Hello friends and welcome to the Saitama Stacker channel. My name is Dean and I'll be your host today. Hey, if you're catching this show for the very first time, please know I only make these videos for entertainment and for community building around the Saitama token. So please do your own research before deciding whether or not Saitama is right for you and your portfolio. All right, I've started off here on quite a rough foot by not having my screen preloaded. But let's take a quick look at what's going on with Saitama. Things are looking up today, which, I actually kind of expected this would have happened a while back with the anticipation coming of the Certik audit, but it really took longer to develop than we thought. And now that we're getting close, we are starting to see some real excitement building. And as a result, we've knocked that 5 down again, which is really, really good to see. Things there were looking a little tough. So we're going to look back in history about 4 days to where things were really feeling tough and talk about why it's important to understand your motivation for being involved in a project or investing in a project. So looking good here, Saitama. Nice up day. The week starting to look good. So we're starting to see these turn back here, The 24-hour, we're positive. The 7-day, we're 29%. We're almost back to good in the 14 and 30 day. And really just looking back 4 days, it was red all the way across the screen, which was when things got pretty brutal. So let's take a quick look at reflections. There are a couple things going on, current events that I think are important to know about and that are good signs of what's to come. We'll do reflections and keep this one short. All right. So with Saitama currently, our holder count is 286,560. Okay. People are going to have some hard decisions to make here over the next couple of days, folks. Okay. We're not the only people. It's not just the Wolfpack community that knows what's coming. There are people who do not own Saitama who know Saitamask is going to launch, and they're starting to see the run up. And if they want to participate in this run up, they're going to have to buy some Saitama, and they're not going to be able to wait for Saitamask to be able to do that. Because by the time the product actually launches, that's where the hype kind of culminates, right? So if they want to get in early, they're going to have to pick up an account somewhere and make a purchase. But in the last 24 hours, we've added just over 1,000 people. Our market cap is up back, not our fully diluted market cap, but actual market cap based on our circulating supply is at nearly 2.2 billion. Okay. Look at the change in this from just a few days ago, okay? We were down 7034. Now we're 7050. From 1.5 billion, we're up $700 million in market cap. Now, that's putting us pretty close to a 50% run up in the last 5 days. But I can remember that day and some of the text messages I was getting from family that are invested that are saying, man, I don't know. Should we be selling here? Is this going to keep going down? Those are questions, quite frankly, that I don't have honest answers for because I don't know what it's going to do. I know what I believe in terms of what the future is. Nothing had fundamentally changed. We still have Saitamask launching. We still have a development team that's working on the Wolfcaster games. We still have this strong community now of almost 300,000 people and building. So I actually sent a text message back. It was my brother, and I just told him, you need to do what you think is right for you, but I'm holding out. I can't see this not getting better. So what a difference a day makes, had he sold, I actually would have had a pretty good laugh about it because this brother and I are pretty competitive, but he said, no, I'm hanging in. he just wanted some reassurance, honestly. But had he sold the very next day, it was up dramatically, almost 30%. So you just don't know what's going to happen with crypto. But this is why it is important to have a reason to be invested for me. Okay, because I'm not a trader. Traders look at charts and they just try to pick their moments of this looks like a good place to buy in. This is a good place to sell. Okay, I have never sold Saitama up to this point, and I am thinking about taking some profits here at some point, or maybe looking at doing a little bit of trading because there is some volatility. And I'm trying to learn more about how that really truly works. But up to this point, I'm just holding because I'm waiting for all of these catalysts. Okay. And so that particular brother, yeah, I would have had a pretty good laugh the next day if he would have sold. We actually work together in the same space, and we are pretty competitive. And he bought in not long after I did, and has got pretty handsome returns in it right now, but nowhere near what I think the possibility is for this project going forward. All right, so speaking of Certik, if you look at the website, it's still riding at 95%, okay, which is interesting because we had several days in a row where we got little improvements, okay? It went from, 87 to 88, 89, 91, 92, 93, 95. Now it's just kind of hovering at 95, and there is some speculation out there as I watch Twitter that the next move for this will be to 100, okay? I don't know if that's true. At this point, I don't really care because at 95%, there's nowhere left to go. We're there. We're going to finish this. And some of the other telltale signs that I'm seeing that tell me this is getting very close, and maybe that the team is ready to drop Saitama as soon as they have a result, is what we're seeing out in the Twitter space. Okay, so we have different people tweeting, but Russell and Max retweeting. So here's Russ retweeting Max saying, just letting everybody know that some people are starting to see Saitamask in the App Store. This is a test version and it's in preparation to the Certik audit completion. Do not use or send funds to the wallet as it's on a test net. Okay, so this is our wallet showing up in the App Store, but it's in a test version. So don't try to interact with it until we know that it's fully live. Okay, but that tells you something. Now, the other thing I would say is as we're getting very close, watch out for scams. Okay, scammers are geniuses. And if you're having a weak moment, you're going to get played. I've been there before, been scammed hard. It totally sucks. Okay, so just be very careful in the next few days. Watch official channels, double verify. Okay, there's no reason that you need to be the very first person to open an account on Saitamask. Yes, it would be cool, but not in getting scammed. And I see multiple times people make a fake Twitter account that looks like it could be Russell, the Saitama guru, or one of the other developers, and they have like an underscore between guru and one or something, and it's a fake account. And if you hover over it and look, Russell has 113,000 followers. Those accounts will have 1,000 followers, and the community's pretty good at finding them and pointing them out, but just be very careful. Okay, now here is somebody actually showing a screenshot of our Saitamask in the App Store, and it looks pretty freaking cool. I mean, I've seen some of this before, but it just looks cool, and I'm really excited to get it out there and for us as a community to be using it and to see the results of what people using Saitamask are going to do, because it will definitely drive up the volume of Saitama as tokens in Saitamask are paired with Saitama. So Lily Finance paired with Saitama. You want to buy Lily Finance, you're going to have Saitama and exchange it. Okay, there'll be a liquidity pool with a pairing of Saitama and Lily. So watch for it. Very, very exciting stuff. Okay, it's getting close and I can feel it. Okay, we can see it. The price is running up as people anticipate something big is coming here. Okay, so very, very exciting. Let me share with you my reflections and then I'm going to sign off here for the day. So in the last 24 hours, I have received almost 36 million in reflections. It's been exactly 1 month since I started re-tracking, or my new tracker, and I've received 2,071 million in reflections. So these 2 billion are at risk. I'm going to keep the 71 million, but I did say that if we are not at 300,000 holders by or on Christmas Day, which is the 25th, 4 more days, that I'm willing to part with those. I'll do a live stream and a giveaway. And so it's fun to do. It'll be around $100 worth, and I might split it and give it to a couple people. Be a nice starting position for somebody, or a little addition to somebody's bag, or something that somebody could give away as a gift to a friend. however they want to do it. But things are heating up, folks. It's getting exciting. Hey, hang in there, Wolfpack. I hope you're having an amazing time. Blessed holidays for everybody. Enjoy time with your family. Unwind, de-stress. Check back with me soon, and we'll watch our Saitama stacks grow together.